Universidad Tecnológica de León. Present Optimist Process.
Hello everyone. Today I will do an introduction about process optimization. It is basically the discipline that is responsible for adapting process to optimize their parameters, but without violating their limits. Generally, its objectives are to minimize cost and maximize performance, productivity, and efficiency. Step number one, identification or problem or weakness. Now is the time to ask all the questions you have. Where is the company ground with? Where is the most this spent? Are customers, suppliers, or workers unhappy with any particular process? This another question of this natural are necessary to know where you should start the analysis. Step number two, reframe the situation. Reframe the situation. Now is the time to think about how you could rethink the processes in which you have detected improved points. Do you think there is anything that can be improved? Brainstorm with all the parties involved in process. Step, step number three, implement. Once you are clear about what to improve and how it is the process of implementing this change. And number four, and finally, is check. It is important to keep track of the process and the changes that have been introduced in them.
A step to optimize the process. There are a series of steps to perform optimizations of the process, and these are
The first, problem identifications.
now is the time to ask yourself the questions you have. What is the company road with? What is the most time spent? Are customers, suppliers, workers unhappy with a particular process? These and other questions, it is natural and necessary to know where you should start to analyze. Second step, reframe the situation. Do you think there is anything that can be improved? Brainstorm will help the parties involved in the process in such a way that you will obtain objective points of view that will prove you with good ideas for improvement. 3. Step, implement. Once you are clear about what you improve and how is this the process of implementing these changes, it's possible that at this point you can help yourself with the process to move tools to generate greater agility. And the ultimate step, or the fourth step, is control. It's important to keep track of the process and the changes that have been introduced. Then ask yourself if the changes introduced really meet their objective, and if no, go back to step number 2 and rethink the situation again. In order to know if we have to optimize a process, we can guide ourselves by knowing the A waste, unnecessary transportation, excess inventory, and unnecessary movement of people, equipment, or machine, where either people waiting at beyond an equipment, overproduction, overprocessing and spare more time, defects which require foreign costs to correct. And the facts.
Hi, I will now talk about the advantage. Point number 1 helps to eliminate duplicity in process, such as eliminating activities that do not generate value. Point number 2 reduce process times, optimizing the delivery time of a product or service to the final customer. Point number 3 documented process and organization efficiency. Point number 4 improve service quality to increase customer satisfaction. Point 5 improve productivity and efficiency of employees in their daily activities. Point 6 optimize the cost incurred in the execution of a process and the improve profitability. Achieving these improvements requires not only to have clear intentions, but also the use methodology tools that they allow an orderly, standardized, and controlled work of the improvements make. In short, we want to reduce a cost and increase efficiency.
Hi, some examples and how to apply them in companies. There are different examples of continuous improvement that have been applied by many companies over the last decade. Some of the most interesting and that have given the best result are the following: quality management system. This consists of the implementation of system aimed at verifying final customer satisfaction. Thus, to the system information is obtained that can be applied to improve those aspects that do not provide complete satisfaction, which allow the final customer experience to be continuously improved. ISO standards. ISO standards for International Organization for Standardization is another of the most successful examples of continuous improvement. Thus, to ISO quality standards are applied at the international level, allowing the production of standardized products that comply with a series of rules and requirements that ensure their good quality and that they fulfill the function for which they have been designed. Environmental assessment system. The application of environmental assessment system allow production to be approached from a holistic, total perspective. Environmental assessment system control aspect relate to the manufacturing of product, allowing complete control over the final products and their impact on the environment. PHBA cycle, another example of continuous improvement that has been most successful over decades, is the so-called PHBA cycle. The initial stand for plan, the check, update, the for action represent each of the phase that must be carried out in the manufacture of a product that follow the PHBA cycle. This allows the resulting products to be of exceptionally good quality, and when faults or improbable elements are present, they are reformed thanks to the final phase of verification, which allow.
There are some ways to improve. For example, have good communication with your coworkers. You have now the priorities. Eliminate error so as not work twice. Measure progress and purpose goals. And very important, motivate your team.